welcome back to another TARDIS console project video. I just wanted to mention that last week I mentioned that I'd probably be doing about a panel of video, and normally that was right on track. However, I decided that I was going to come back and just talk about the circle video today, only because since the last video I discovered a number of parts and pieces, and rather than wait like 2 months before sharing them with you, I thought I'd share them now. Thanks to people from the TARDIS Builders Forum, some friends online, and some viewers who helped me here, as well as just some general searching of my own, I found a number of the parts that were actually used on this panel, so it's really exciting. First and foremost, there's a number of custom things, as I've mentioned in the previous videos, of many pieces across. So I did take the time myself, and I'm going to show a picture right here. Now this is my Adobe Illustrator version of the engraving that is on the circle panel itself. Now that was totally custom made. I don't know what it says in Gallifreyan. If anyone knows Gallifreyan, tell me what it says. It probably says something very simple, or it was just a bunch of circle lines that Nick Roboto decided to throw on there. The one thing that was just shared with me was the key in the upper left corner of the panel, and that is a Smith's key. Now, that was first seen in a close-up, I guess, in Journey to the Center of the TARDIS. And a nice big close-up, and I love, I don't know, not the irony, but the fact that this key is shown prominently during Matt Smith's run in this particular console, says Smith's on it. It's a clock wind-up key, so very specific, has its brand name. That is the actual brand of the key, is Smith's, so it's pretty cool. Now what it's in, though, does not belong to this key. It is not part of the clock wind-up. It is some sort of other locking mechanism that they modified to reuse with this key for whatever reason. And I don't know what kind of lock it is, so if you do recognize it, or at least know the name of that kind of lock, let me know in the comments below. Mostly because it's definitely an actual lock, like a door lock or a chest lock or something, but it has a little hidden disc that slides away. So if you recognize it, let me know. The other parts that I really couldn't remember the name of last time was the Handwheel, and I did have a friend point that out to me, so I started actually looking around and trying to figure out what it is. Someone briefly mentioned that it looked like a CNC handwheel, so I started looking in that direction just to see what I could find, mostly because CNC handwheels are smaller, and I did find something super similar. Now, one thing I did notice, if you're looking at the pictures here, is that that handwheel is double thick, and I didn't know why, so I started just looking, and I found something from the Myford, or however you say it, CNC machines. It looks like a little bit of an older vintage style, and if you're looking, it actually has the same double. It is similar. It's deep, has the deep prongs on the inside, and it has the little hand wheel top. So really, that's pretty close. And because that was a CNC part, suddenly I thought, well, what else could be CNC parts? And I identified the top right corner pieces and possibly one of the bottom left. So if you're looking here, you can see that these parts are standard CNC style parts. Knobs and turns and tighteners and fasteners and whatever. I'm not that knowledgeable about CNC machines to even know what the parts themselves are. So take a look at that. Now that, the little handle that's on top of the hand wheel is also on all the little knobs on the inside. So I started looking at those again as well, and started looking at them, and those definitely look like they're also CNC related, at least the little handle. So if they're custom made, the little panel piece is not. And yeah, so CNC machine. So now we have CNC machine parts, sound parts, from sound faders and from soundboards, radio parts. So it's really a huge mishmash of pieces. So anyway, if you have any questions, comments, or you recognize anything else from this panel, ask me in the comments below. Next week, if all goes according to plan, I will have another panel to go over with some of the parts I've discovered from one of them as well. And we'll just kind of work our way around the entire console. Anyway, thank you so much for liking. If you want to click over here to subscribe, I will have more videos. Every week we'll have another TARDIS video, and every week we'll have a costume prop video at the end of the week. So be sure to subscribe if you want to see those. I can't wait. Let me know in the comments how you feel. And if you'd like to see some more, if you have any questions specifically about the parts I found, just ask me. I will have links in the description of the ones identified, at least the names of them, until I actually go out and purchase them, as I'm looking for a good deal on eBay. Anyway, thank you so much for liking, subscribing, sharing, but most of all, thanks for watching.